It's Friday morning. It's absolutely wee-weeing down. We've had 13 mil of rain since midnight already, a bit yesterday. This is the kind of weather that makes wheat rot. So we just got to hope that it was germinated enough before this heavy rain came. It's highly unlikely, but fingers crossed. We've got a wet day today and a bit more tomorrow. The slugs will absolutely be loving it because they can move around nice and easily in wet soil. Just finding the bucket. We're going to go and get the churro picker out of the garden at Brookhouse. There's a mate of mine's put some lights up the road, so he's going to use it, and then on our way back we'll bring it back here so we can clean the cameras and do all sorts of guttery jobs back here. So I'm going to put the bucket on this, and Morgan's going to go and put the low loader on the vent, I think. Clunk, click. There you go. Put all the water in that. And the first job's to tidy a bit of this rubble up here. Then we'll have to take this back and put it through Nick's crusher. Bit of a pile. We'll use it to fill the potholes in the track and then blind it off with road planings. There's Morgan with the low loader now. Question is, can we get it out of here without getting stuck? It's a bit wet. Yeah, we were going fine and then we kind of like slipped into this hollow, and that's gone quite deep, but there's no way we're getting that way, so we're going to go that way. Morgan's now learning why I don't wear shorts, because I park the Merlot in the nettles. We got it at about another 10 foot with the Merlot, but now the Merlot's getting stuck, so we can't quite get onto the gravelly bit. The yard is not particularly deep, so we use a 724. It's got a bit more weight and wider tyres. Going to remove this fence post now so we can fit the 724 in. Easy. Hopefully something with wider tyres and a bit more power. Get it out easily. That should float over this ground. Once digging off, really find a stone underneath. That'll do, I think. Alright, go on. Woo. Hold on, let me slew round a bit. I'm gonna have to go side saddle so I don't hit the window. Alright, go on. Hold on, I have to go up a bit. Caught on all this rubbish. go. It's not even spinning the tractor at all, is it? Right, we're out, I think. We decided to drive over to Brookhouse to load it because it's a bit cleaner, the yard, so we're not waddling in muck. It's a proper wet, miserable day, but look at that OSR. This was sown. That was all pigeons on it, to be fair. This was sown, I'll flick it. This field was only sown a couple of hours, like 12 hours before some of the other, and look how well it's done. That's obviously had the biosolids on as well. A little bit of weed there, a little bit of yellow, but the whole field looks absolutely stunning. And then also, this is the field next to it that I thought we'd overworked, but we just about got away with it. So we had 12 mil of rain overnight, and it looks wet, but it doesn't look like it's flooded wet. I mean, there's obviously a flood in the centre there, but that kind of always does. I think a drain bubbles up and then it disappears again. You can see the manhole next to it. So seagulls all over it, probably eating the worms. But yeah, pleased with that. I just wish all of it looked like that. Be easy then. Look at the size of them leaves though, they're like bigger than my foot. Rob's just rung saying there's a parcel arrived. It's quite big and it's from YouTube, so we'll go and see what's going on. Rob's going to film the unboxing of the parcel. You recording now?
Yeah, it's recording.
Excuse this, because it's not going to be that much of a surprise, because Rob was supposed to record it and didn't record it. So we opened the box with the key that we found on the floor, which we don't know whose it is, if anyone's lost 3 keys. So we cut the sellotape, we opened it, and then we were like, wow, isn't that really good? It's actually a mirror in the middle of it. But I'm a little bit disappointed, because it's not etched out of a big block of aluminium. It's actually hollow, because you can see inside it there.
1 million followers for a solid one.
Probably, yeah. But thanks, everyone, all 100,000 of you. We'll put it up in the wall in the office when we finish building it, which will be, I don't know when.
5 years, sir.
Yeah, so the first time that we were going to film it, it was good, because it was a surprise opening the box to see what it looked like, but Rob missed it.
Dope.
You can't get the staff. But if you want a mug, you can buy a celebratory mug. Morgan's putting the new headlight on the Mini Merlot, and it didn't come with bulbs, which is a bit of a disappointment, because the other bulb got driven over. The other thing as well, this is mounted in the back, whereas the other ones were mounted on the bottom. It's universal, but it's just got to drill the holes for the back of it now. I'll show you what I mean. That's the gearbox of the 1690, getting ever closer to the workshop, ready for fixing. Yeah, see how that's mounted in the bottom? Well, instead you drill them hexagons out, and it bolts through the back on the Mini Merlots. Rob's been tidying the van to put the jet wash in, so we can take it to see what bits we need. I think we need one of them. Anyway, look at all the tools he's found. I'm sure they're mine. Screen off the boiler on our way to this place. Someone recommended it to us who watches the video, so we're going to go and take the screen out the boiler, see if they can repair it. The jet wash is in the back, and Ivan. We're taking that to see what bits we need, and we're going to stop at Machine Mart and get a fitting for the log burner at Wellbrook. So big job on. Off we go. Let's go. Right, we're at Neutronics. They're going to fix the screen, but what I didn't know they did was, this is a balancing machine for balancing rotors and shafts and bearings. So you put it on and it just sits on them rollers, and that belt then spins it up, and then it tells you what weight to add onto it. Then there's like a chart here. So agricultural machinery is balanced to G16, but like some of the proper stuff that, like, I don't know, machine tools are a finer tolerance, and then that's like a tiny version of it for balancing little stuff. I didn't know they did all it. And what did you do? He's shy, but they balance it. You hiding from the tax man? No, they rewind motors and fix gearboxes as well, do you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Up to 500 kilowatt.
500 kilowatt, that's massive. So that needs a full rewind at stator, so there's a stator winding housing in there. 2 new mechanical seals and a full rebuild.
Off a water pump?
Yeah.
So how far through rewinding that are you? Halfway or nearly finished?
Nearly finished.
Ah.
It'll loop. Like that.
I didn't realise how labour intensive it was. That's where we are. And they do stuff nationally because they've got a load of vans. Well, how interesting was that, Rob?
That was awesome.
Yeah?
Definitely. Thanks for Friday treat.
Yeah, Guy Andy just showed us round. We didn't. He was a bit shy, but we went in one of the rooms where they're all fixing computer screens and different things like that. So they all look to be concentrated. So we didn't film in there. But there's stuff like this you don't know they exist because they're on industrial estates. You never drive past them, and like electronic, you wouldn't know what that means. But yeah, they fix all the electrical stuff and then also big motors and pumps and stuff, and they can even balance rotors off hedge cutters and flail mowers, because I think I measured that bed, it's nearly 3 metres, so they can measure up to balance up to 3 metres as well. Look what I found. We're in Machine Mart. Right, I'm at Aqua Spray in Warrington and Malcolm showed me around and I was like, why is the shop completely empty? Are you having a refit? And this is the reason why. So in a few weeks, if you come back on, you'll be able to see the new shop, because a car basically went right through that wall in the middle of the night and we thought it was a ram raid. So that's why the shop's getting redone. Anyway, they've just sorted us out with the bits that we need. Dead helpful on the phone yesterday when I rang them. And then when we come, we just brought it up. They looked at it in the back of the van and said, this is what you need. We've got a bag of bits. So we're going to go and put it back together now. And hopefully it should work. So we dropped the computer off. We've been to Machine Mart. We've been to Aqua Spray in Warrington. Next stop, food. But yeah, if you want to check it out, they've got some more videos of the car and recovering it out of the shop on their Instagram page, which is there now. Everyone's getting a plug today because it's a wet day, so we may as well. The John Deere mower is getting its new tyre fitted. It's only been here for about 4 months because the sidewall had gone on that one. We put gunk in it. It was actually all right, but it's going down slowly. So well, it's a wet day. Morgan's putting the tyre on. So
It's not just good.
It's like the beads separated, isn't it? Yeah. It's mad how the Ocos work, though, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
We've been munching curbs maybe a bit. So that can go on. I've got the jet washing here now. I've put that valve back together. Now we're just going to take that end off here and we can put this new piston in. We need to undo these Torx bits. Unscrewing the pump now to get the piston in. He said to undo half and then the other half and just keep doing like that. Anyway, the oil's dropped out onto the floor. We need to top it up with 1540 or something afterwards. So that's the piston that's cracked. It's hard to tell, but that's the one that's wrong. So I'm guessing that thing inside there's a disc that's eccentric, that just spins. It just makes them go up and down really quickly, which then compress the water. It's quite hard to get that back together because them springs. So we're going to throw these bolts on here, draw it shut with them ones, and then we can get them ones in. Then take them back out and then bolt the valve block to the end. So the water comes through and they push it backwards and forwards and compress it, and I think there's 6 valves, gets more pressure each time, and then it comes out. So it comes in the bottom and it comes out with that hose there, the hydraulic hose. Drawing it in now with the big bolts, and then them little ones will reach in a second, and then we can tighten that head back on and fill it up with oil. So they've drawn it in and we've got these starting now, so we can take them off out of the way. Tighten them up, put some oil in and bolt this back on and try it. That's back now. Let's lift this back on and then bolt that up and try it. Right, it's all back together now. Unfortunately, I picked up some of the wrong seals. So they were like a little bit too big. But there was some, oh, I've dropped it now. But there was some in there from once before. So I picked the best of the rest. So we'll go and try it now and see what's going on. It's making a noise. Maybe it does need them other seals. Don't know whether I've put it back together wrong, but obviously we put some old seals in because we had the wrong new ones, but I'm giving up now. They said they'll just come on Monday and have a look at it for me, so we should have perhaps left it with them, left it to the experts, but we thought we were saving a bit of time by taking it apart ourselves and putting it back together. It looked quite easy. Well, I mean, it might just be the wrong seals, but anyway, I've had enough now. Rob's doing a little bit of double chipping this afternoon. I'm going to go pick the cherry picker up now. Let's finish with it. Bring it back here. Quick one today. Ethan Jarvis Barker has passed his driving test, so that's not a birthday anyway. Harry Wallace is on there, he's 8. Now, Martin Wilson in loving memory, so I don't know whether it's his daughter or wife, but they've donated the money that they collected from his funeral to the air ambulance. So that's amazing. So that's why we're nearly at £50,000. Well, nearly 49 as well. Emma Shatlady, so Richard Up the Road's wife, she's 40. You'll remember Richard from the videos. Alantine Peter, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's your birthday. Val Mason's on there. Yvonne Craze is 46. Mike Cullen's 48. Will Tyra is 18. And Reggie Christie is 13. So happy birthday, everyone on there. And obviously, what is it? R.I.P. Martin Wilson, sadly. And congratulations for passing your driving test. There is today's birthday bumper and other things on it. Yesterday's quiz question was the other Merlot. TF Turbo Farmer, 3.8 tonnes to 10 metres. And then that's the horsepower. This one's 136. It's a Perkins engine. The other one was a Deutz engine, which is 140, I think. This hasn't got CS on it, which stands for cab suspension. But yeah, that's what we were talking about on the quiz question yesterday. This is today's quiz question. What is that? You think you know? Let me know in the comments. Morgan's fitted that headlight. Sorry, there you go, see now. Morgan's fitted that headlight. That top's a little bit bent from when that bale fell on it, so might just tweak that a bit better tomorrow because I think it'll be slightly offline. You can set the heights of the headlight beam with these screws, but I'll get it a bit straighter. Anyway, it's Friday night. It's gone 6 o'clock now. Bad enough. We've kind of like been loads of running around today, but hopefully that place have rung us about the computer screen. They should be able to fix it relatively cheaply, which is good. So they're going to speak to them on Monday about that. Yeah, sorry about the jet wash, but never mind. We'll sort that on Monday as well. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.